party people. So today's video is going to be me talking all about chemical peels. In my affordable skincare video, whatever I named it, I don't know what I named it. My affordable skincare video, I told you guys that chemical peels were basically what I was using to relieve the acne that I had and to smooth out the texture of my skin, to soften some fine lines and wrinkles. There's a lot of benefits to chemical peeling. However, in this video, I am not going to be able to tell you guys what to buy, how to use it, anything like that. Everybody has different skin, you know what I'm saying? So what may necessarily work for me may not necessarily work for you, and vice versa. Do you feel me? So there's that. I'm not a professional, but in this video, I am going to tell you where I get my peels. I'm going to tell you the ones that I like to use and how I like to use them. I'm going to kind of give you like the rundown of kind of what I do with them and stuff like that for myself. I'm not going to, like I said, tell you guys like what to use or how to use it or anything like that. I've been debating on whether, because a lot of you guys have asked me to like do a video of like how I do it on myself, of like me doing it on myself, but I would hate to do that and then somebody like completely replicate like what I did in that video and they have completely different skin than me and then totally burn their fucking face off. That would fucking suck and I would not feel good about myself if that happened. So that's the reason for the video being in this nature. Those of you who have been asking for recommendations on what you should get, I definitely suggest going to the website and doing your research. Their website has a plethora of information. I mean, all the way down to you being able to take a picture of yourself and send it into their customer service and their professionals telling you what to get. So rather than like coming to me, I mean, I know I have personal experience, but again, not a pro here, girls and guys, not a pro. So rather than coming to me and like asking me to recommend things to you, I suggest going to the website and doing your research. And it's not even like you have to like scroll through pages and pages of shit, you know what I mean? Like basically all you have to do is, if you want to do chemical peels, click on the chemical peels tab, read each peel. Actually, I'll pull it up and show you guys. So this is their website and you can read, like for instance, says glycolic acid, a good all-around acid for normal oily skin types to exfoliate skin more harsh than lactic. Alpha hydroxy acid, this peel penetrates the epidermis only. Then it has like lactic acids, milder than glycolic, typically better for working on hyperpigmentation problems, yada yada yada. So they tell you what each peel does basically, and when you get your peel, it comes with a huge booklet of instructions that tell you step by step what to do. So I definitely suggest going to the website and doing all your research before you order anything. I just wanted to throw that out there because I know it's like way easier to just be like, what do you think? And then go buy like whatever that person says. Do you know what I mean? But seriously, you guys, it is not that serious. I promise. It's super easy and it'd probably take you less than 10 minutes to figure out what you need to get. So I'm first going to start off by telling you guys, I don't know if I said it already, I can't remember, but the place that I get my peels is makeupartistchoice.com. I will have a link to that website in the click down. That is where I get all my peels. I know there are other websites that have them. However, this was just the first one that I had come across, so it is the only one that I've ever ordered from. And I don't even know if they are like the cheapest or the best or whatever, but I have had nothing but good experiences with this website, so that is why I continue to order from them. So as I said in my affordable skincare video, whatever the hell you want to call it, as I said in that video, the reason why I got into chemical peels in the first place was because I had acne that I wanted to get rid of, and that was it. However, the peels that I've used and the amount that I've used them have not only gotten rid of my acne, not completely, I still get zits every now and then, not completely, but it has softened a lot of fine lines and wrinkles that I have. It has greatly, like, I don't even know the best word to use because the biggest word you could use there. My vocabulary is not on point today, obviously. But it has seriously like improved the texture of my skin by like 1,000. It is insane what my skin was before as opposed to what it is now. Like, it is crazy, and that is why I have continued to use them. So now I'm going to tell you guys the peels that I've used, how I use them, and so on and so forth. So here we go. All right, so basically what a chemical peel is an alpha hydroxy acid derived from what I don't know, because I'm not a professional. And what are the chemical components? I don't know, because I'm not a professional. Just a chick here. But what I do know about chemical peels is basically it is an acid that you put onto your skin, and our skin has like a ton of different layers to it. So there's like, you know, your top layer of skin, and then there's more and more layers under there. And in those top layers of skin, that is where acne sits, that is where wrinkles sit, that is where hyperpigmentation sits. So when you do a chemical peel, is this helping you at all? This probably not. When you do a chemical peel, basically what you're doing is when you put that acid on there, it starts burning those layers of skin down all the way down to like your new fresh baby skin. So by doing that, it not only gets rid of all the stuff that's inside there, but it also makes your collagen production like hyperactive. So when you are like adding injury to your skin, your collagen production like, you know, pumps up and gets all crazy. I don't really know the technicalities behind it. I just know what I know from the research that I've done. So when you do chemical peels, let's do layman's terms, shall we? We shall. When you do chemical peels, you're burning layers of skin off that have hyperpigmentation, acne, wrinkles, texture, all that stuff until you get to the new fresh baby skin. And it boosts your collagen production, and you want your collagen production to be boosted because that is what keeps your skin very young and fresh and alive. Okay, that was real fucking hard to get out. Moving on. So the first chemical peel that I ever purchased was a 12.5 TCA peel. The reason why I got this was because they have a little sidebar on their website, and when I was looking for acne solutions, I clicked on like the little acne thing, tab, word, whatever, and it brought me to a page that had this on it. And then once I clicked on this, I went and looked at the reviews, and there are tons of reviews on there that said, oh my god, my skin is so awesome, it helped with fine lines and wrinkles, it got rid of my acne, it helped with the texture, it did this, it did that. So I was like, yes, that is what I want, let me get that one. So I purchased this, like I said in my skincare video, sat in my cupboard for a month because I was scared to fuck to use it. So when I finally got the balls and used it, I liked the results of it. However, I did not like the downtime. Basically what this does is you put it on your skin, it burns the fuck out of your skin. It burns so bad, y'all. Like, you don't even know. It burns. It feels like somebody's taking a lighter to your face. That's how bad it is. You put this on your skin, burns that layer off, and because it's burning that layer off, you basically are left with like a face of scab, pretty much. And then, you know, just like on our skin, that scab peels off and you are left with fresh new skin is basically what happens with this. So because this one was just like way too serious and intense, and I work in not only retail but cosmetic retail, so I have to wear makeup every day. And aside from working in retail, I choose to wear makeup every day because it's just how I roll, you know. So this one just wasn't the one for me. Even though I absolutely love the results, I did not like the steps that it took to get those results. Does that make sense? I hope so. So TCA was kind of out. However, I actually started taking my TCA and mixing it with my moisturizer. So once I figured out that TCA was not the one for me, Stubby, really? My dog is driving me nuts. Anyways, once I figured out the TCA was not the one for me, I then moved up to glycolic acid. The first glycolic acid that I bought was a 40% glycolic acid. The reason that I started with the 40% was because I was familiar with glycolic acid, and had been using it in other things. I used to use skincare from a company called alpha hydroxy or something like that, which had like 12 or 13% glycolic acid in it, because I had done my research and seen that glycolic acid was really good for like acne and for skin texture, hyperpigmentation, stuff like that. So I had already been familiar with it and I had already been using it. Plus, I had already used the TCA peel and I was using it in my moisturizer. If you are somebody that has never used alpha hydroxy acid before, you need to start with the lowest level that they sell, which I believe is like a 30%. However, even though it sounds crazy, a 30% is actually really mild. It's not that crazy and it's not going to do like a ton of damage. But like I said, I bought the glycolic because there is no downtime. I can put and at this point now I am up to the 70% glycolic, which when I got this in the mail, the little leaflet that came with it said that you're supposed to be like mixing this with stuff to like break it down, but I just use it at the 70% just because my skin is pretty much used to, you know, using the other percentages or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I use a 70% now. So basically what I do with this is one time a week, and I think a lot of you guys were confused because I think I might have slipped up my words and said that I was using something every day, but I think I meant the moisturizer and the TCA that I was putting on every day. This I use one time a week and I use it before I go to bed. So basically what I do is I will put this on, rinse it off, put coconut oil on my skin, and then go to bed, and the next morning I wake up and it's fine. Like, I do not have any peeling, I do not have any dryness. Right after I use it though, I will have what feels like a pretty harsh sunburn, like your skin does burn. So after using that for a while, I noticed that it did make an improvement in my skin. However, I still had some acne. So then I started doing more and more research on the website, and I found the Mandelic Peel. When I went to the testimonial page, a lot of people that had really, really severe acne were using the Mandelic Peel and having amazing results. So I decided to drop the ball and go for the Mandelic Peel. So I stopped using the Glycolic Peel and once a week started using the Mandelic Peel. The reason why I stopped the Mandelic Peel was because this peel is formulated for very oily, acneic skin, and even though I do have like acneic skin, it's not the oiliest. The only place I really get oily is like my T-zone, like right in the center of my forehead, and then here and here and here. So this like really dried my skin out because the outer area of my skin is actually really dry. So even though it was still basically doing the same thing as this, it was just really drying my skin out to the point where now my skin was peeling, and I didn't like that. So I stopped using the Mandelic Peel once a week, and I started using it like every 2 or 3 weeks in conjunction with this. So this I was still using once a week, and then this I would just not use this and use this like, you know, like once a month or something like that. So that was all doing really well, but then I noticed, you know, I still had like the acne on my cheeks up here. Like that never went away. I had cystic bumps up there that just would not go away. And I had went to a spa with a friend of mine and got a facial done in the esthetician there. I basically told her like my whole spiel, my whole story, and told her, you know, how I was getting chemical peels and I was doing them and blah blah blah. And she had suggested a lactic acid because she said that for the type of acne that I had, and because she was obviously looking at my skin, for my skin, she said she thought a lactic acid would better suit me, and I had never tried the lactic. So I went ahead and got the 65% lactic acid. Again, the reason why I got a 65 was because I had already been doing the glycolic at a 50 and the Mandelic at a 40. I don't know if I told you guys, but I got the 40 in the Mandelic. So my skin was already used to it. So it wasn't like anything, it wasn't going to be like anything shocking for my skin, you know what I mean? So I got the 65% lactic acid. Once I got this, it like all changed. Like my hyperpigmentation started lightening way faster than it was with the glycolic. The texture of my skin had improved way faster than with the glycolic. So because I still like the results of the glycolic, because this one gave me results but not as intensely. I don't know if I'm like making sense here. Like, I can tell when I look at my skin, I can tell a difference. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you look at your skin, you'll be able to tell. Like, when you wake up the next day, you'll be able to see the results instantly. And these gave me more results than this, as far as the way my face looked. But when it came down to little things like hyperpigmentation, scarring, and the actual acne itself, this did better. So at this point, those are the only peels that I have used. Nowadays, I am actually mixing the 70% and the 65% glycolic and lactic, and it is my favorite combination. And I mean, you guys can see, you know, my skincare, I have makeup on now, obviously. But in my skincare video, I didn't have any makeup on, just to show you guys kind of the difference. There are before and afters in that video as well, so if you want to watch it, I will link it down below. But that is basically kind of like my journey and what I did and what I'm doing now and what it's done for me. Like I said before, I cannot tell you guys what to use or tell you guys what to do. But I will tell you again that you just got to go to the website and check out the information, because there is so much. It will literally take you less than 10 minutes to look up the information and kind of get an idea of what you need to do. And as a side note too, these are not all the peels that there is. Like, I use glycolic, lactic, and mandelic. There are salicylic acid peels. There are phytic, I think it's called, however the hell you say it, peels for people with more sensitive skin. There's the Jesner peel, which is kind of like a step down from the TCA peel. They have one peel that's like a non-acid peel, that's like a fruit enzyme or something like that. So if you are super sensitive and you still want the results of a chemical peel, but your skin just can't handle a chemical peel, then I would try like the non-acid peel or whatever. That's what that one's made for. So I am totes sorry if this is like not the video you guys were expecting. Like, if you were expecting me to like come on here and like tell you what to do and tell you how to do it and everything else. But I cannot say enough times that I am not a professional and that everybody's skin is different, and there's no way for me to recommend things to each individual one of you guys. You know what I mean? If I was a professional and I could, I totally would, because y'all know I love you guys and you guys are fucking awesome. But I just cannot do that, because again, I would hate for somebody to go put this on their face and burn the fuck out of their face, because it's acid on your face. Like, you are essentially burning layers of skin off your face. So it's not something to be taken lightly. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's serious shit, y'all. It's not no freaking like Neutrogena fucking pore cleanser or something. You know what? I don't know. You know what I'm saying though? Like, it's serious shit. So to avoid like anybody coming back on me and saying, bitch, you told me to do this. No, I didn't, girl. No, I didn't. I told you what I did. So let me know if you guys want a video of me doing it. It probably won't be until after Christmas, because not only do I have a lot of other videos that I want to get up, but I think I might get a Sony A5100 for Christmas. Just saying. I think I might. So it'd be a lot easier for me to film that in my bathroom. My bathroom has like no lighting, and it's just a weird angle, and like it's just a pain in the ass. But I still don't know if I want to do it too, because I don't want you guys to do exactly what I do. Let me know if you want to see that. If you do, you have to promise me that you're not going to do exactly what I do, that you're going to do your research and you're going to figure out what works for you, that you're not going to do what I do. Promise? You promise? You have to promise me that. And then maybe I will do it. So I think that's all I wanted to tell you guys. So that's it. That's what's up. That's what I do. That's all about chemical peels. I just want to say chemical every time I say it. I don't know why. My stomach or mouth just made a really weird noise. Anyways, that is it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions or anything like that in the comments. Like and subscribe if you're not, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat if you please, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.